Look, can't complain, man, everything's great. Yeah, I'm Gucci, I'm straight. Nothing but positive vibes this way. Really just blessed to see another day. God done gave me a whole lot of grace.
Greetings. Hello, my beautiful air signs of the Yin Yang gang. Before I even tell you who I am and what's going on, because you already know, I just want to say I love you guys so much. Thank you. And honestly, I've been intercessing in a divination today. You know, it's the full moon, and getting to your energy is a breath of fresh air. Air signs, Aquarius, Libra. I am thankful for my air signs of the Yin Yang gang. I am so Pisces. If you don't know, this is Wuna. Hello, Wuna. Wuna's like, hold on. Wuna wanted to show you some love. I'm so Pisces. I intercess on behalf of all elements. Earth, air, fire, water, and space. I represent space. I am just space for the divine to fill with light, love, sound. I am offering wisdom remembered, that even the ones from the light must step into the shadows in order to receive their sight. Welcome to the shadows. Spiritual healer specializing in shadow work, okay? This Gangstar Tarot. Let's go. I'm reminding you who you are. You're a star. Allow me to shed a bit of light into your situations. Oh, I'm so happy. You know, I was wanting to read you guys. I felt selfish on Thanksgiving because I started to do the reading, you know, where you can just see the hands, because I wanted to do you guys on Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful. I've never seen that much love from any signs. So thank you if you're tuning back in today. Please, I want to share space. We have a very deep reading. The spirit was really encouraging me to just give you guys some love. I don't quite know what's going on in the spirit realm or what's going on with you all, but really going to give you all some love, starting and ending with love. So we're going to pull some love. So you guys are getting a thicker reading than, I don't even know if you're going to get thicker than my star seed. You may even just be a star seed. So you want to check out that video too. But this is a thick reading. This is very intense. So please go ahead and roll your joint, grab you some wine, some tea, whatever it is that you do. Grab you a snack, some water. I just want to share space. Become space. Open your mind so that you can receive your messages. So right off the bat, I just want to let you guys know there's twin energies, twin flame energies amongst the collective with the yin yang. On my altar, Freya and Odin fell out today. Okay, today for me is November 30th, 2020. However, all of my readings are timeless. So whenever you see this, you were just meant to see this, air signs, okay? As you may know, a lot of you, the sun is in Sagittarius, the moon is in Gemini. We are currently in a waxing gibbous phase. The moon is at 100% illumination, okay? So the full moon, the rise and set times for me, this would be Texas time. Yes, I'm in the Lone Star State, and this is Gangstar Tarot. I'm going to keep that there. So it'll be 5:38 p.m. when the moon rolls, and it will set at 7:19 a.m. However, it will reach its peak at 3:30 a.m. So today being the 30th, and it'll reach its peak at 3:30, I have for you angels number 333. Finally, Neptune is stationed direct. However, Uranus, which is your ruling planet, is still in retrograde, and it will be in retrograde until January 14th of 2020. That would be on Thursday, aka Thursday. The significance of this is, when I did this research, we have 44 days and 14 hours and 18 minutes remaining. Angels number 4444 for you. So starting from a space of love, we're going to start with the Romance Oracle. Ancient Ones, the Divine, the Source, Holy Spirit, come. Calling on you from the north, south, east, and the west. I am faced east, intercessing on behalf of all elements, earth, air, fire, water, and space. Focusing on air. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Okay. So the spirit is saying, make an effort, however that may be fit for you. you maybe have to make an effort on self-love, okay? So love, when we think of love, we always want to think of a partner. There are such thing as twin flames. Please check that out. I did the so the twin flame oracle deck was up for review today, and then Freya and Odin fell out, and it was just like, man, twin flame vibes. So I'm letting everybody know that may resonate with you. I don't believe in coincidences. Yin yang gang, we're all about signs and synchronicities and omens. We don't believe in coincidence. They don't exist, okay? So if signs and synchronicities is your thing, then please become a part of the yin yang gang, okay? So make the effort. Great love is worth taking. The steps you are guided to take. So make sure you're listening to your intuition. You're being guided on this. Could be with the twin flame. Really feel like the Lord is having you do self-discipline and really loving on your inner child and loving on yourself. So you guys are the only signs I'm going to be doing a chakra card on. You guys really enjoyed it last time. So I'm going to give you more what you like. Okay. It is the full moon, so I will be going deep in divination with the tarot at the end. Let me flip it up a bit. These are karma cards that I'm doing tonight, focusing on your karma. I'm not only a tarot oracle card reader, I'm finding out, astrology teacher. So these are intense readings. I can't just give you what you want. I got to give you what you need, okay? Determination. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Determination. So, again, with the chakra reading cards from Rachel Sharman. Determination is going to be within your sacra. Is it your, what is it? And make sure, I'm believing it's your sacral chakra. Yeah. No, your solar plexus. Oh, your solar plexus is where Jesus lives. Okay. This is your personal power, your inner strength, your self-mastery, determination, empowerment, confidence, self-discipline. I just said that, didn't I? Self-discipline, free will, self-esteem. This is loving on yourself, building yourself up from the inside out. Courage, confidence, freedom, emotional balance, and appropriate self-discipline. Okay, so while we're in freedom, we're going to get back to the chakra, but I have to share this with you. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Where is it, Lord? It's right here. So the spirit animal card, and I shared this with the fire signs because I know that this was for them, but this is also for you. Freedom. Horse. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls for you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. See, and I thought of you guys, air signs, but I knew it was for the fire signs. All right, air signs. Oh my goodness. And I got to remind you who you are. So if any of those words strike a nerve, you may need to work on your solar plexus. Please pray before. You don't want to play with clearing your chakras. I just did a video on that. So warning, check your auras, then your chakras. Okay. Don't just start opening chakras. You may not be ready for all of that. I wasn't. You have called this card into your awareness today, a reminder of the power and importance of determination. This powerful energy is calling you to align with it as you bring out the determination that lies within you. Oh. Everything at some points requires that extra energy to push it to the next stage of creation. Determination and will are the keys to amplify your desired outcome at this time. You may have been working hard on a certain project and have come to stand still. You may have doubts. The negative thoughts you may have are overshadowing your dreams. It is natural to have doubts. However, pulling this card is a sign that it's time to get focused and determined, air signs. Nothing in this world can take this dream from you. Allow the fire in your belly to rise up. A lot of you have fire in your chart. And bring forth the energy required to remove the next stage in your manifestation. It is time to be focused and clear on your outcome. What is it that you would like to create? What are your desires? You're the only one to make this happen. It is important to keep your eye on the goal. Okay? Don't let go. Do what needs to be done to make it happen. When you feel like all odds are against you and you want to give up, know that you have determination to succeed. This powerful energy lives inside of you and is ready and waiting for you to surrender to its calling. Call forth the power of determination to once again bring you into alignment with your dreams and desires. It's truly amazing that you can achieve what you can achieve when you put your mind to something and then apply determination. This is a great trait of a champion athlete. It is time for you to be a champion and go after your desire. The affirmation, I am unstoppable. I am an unstoppable being of love and determination. Ooh, that's a great affirmation. I am an unstoppable being of love and determination. Keyword being love and determination. Unstoppable. But you've got to make the effort. So the Lord is pretty much encouraging you to get up. The only one stopping you is you. You can't sit and be watching YouTube all day and expect the weight to just fall off. What you think? I said that today. What you think God is going to come down and just pluck the weight off of you? No, you've got to get up. You've got to exercise. You've got all the thoughts in your mind. You're just not doing it. You know, you got to make the effort. Okay. Pressing forward. So now we're just going to get a bit of oracle before we get into the karma. This is the Alice the Wonderland, not Alice in Wonderland, but I've been loving these cards. And this is going to be by, if you don't like reading books, that's okay, because I'll read to you, but it's okay. Alice the Wonderland. This is Lucy Cavendish and Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I'm going to be using a lot of these. Okay, what messages, Spirit? What would you like to say to my air signs? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is the age of Aquarius. So Aquarius has just been jumping out all of my energy. I've been concerned about you, Aquarius. So if anything's going on, please comment down below and let me know. I can pray for you. Prayer is always free. If you would like a reading, all of that information can be found below as well. Also, you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Instagram, I pretty much let you know what I'm eating, what I do in between readings, and, you know, collecting masculine energy from the sun, and tarot and oracle life living. So check that out if you would like. Clear messages, Spirit. What is it that you would like to say to my beautiful, lovely earth signs? Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of your conditions. Okay. And then on the bottom, we have all in a golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. Very interesting. We have a lot of cards out on the altar, so I'm doing yours different. If you like to cross-watch the other signs, yes, they will be different. But air signs, you guys showed me a significant difference, so I have to show we're doing things different with you. The Spirit's doing things different with you. So we have angel number 43. Do I have 16 and 43? No, nothing sticking out so far. So glad that these are numbered. So we've got to manage to be glad. Let's come down a little bit. Move the candle over here. Okay. So they have a little riddle. I wish I could manage to be glad, the Queen said. Only I never can remember the rule. You must be very happy living in this wood and being glad whenever you like. Okay. So the divination message is your happiness is in your own hands. It's something which can be managed, nurtured, and grown. Acknowledgement that life can be very difficult and challenging, but you are being asked to grow the happiness you long for out of you, your magical will and desire, and feel joy once again. So for a lot of you, I'm getting life stinks. You know, we got the skunks. Life is kind of stinky right now. Having to make the effort, making a lot of effort. I'm really feeling like taking baby steps, and it's really hard. I'm feeling like, you know, these fish are swimming upstream. They've got to be very determined to swim upstream. That's hard work. It's easier just to go with the flow. It's harder to go against the grain. But you guys are being called to go against the grain. And it freaking stinks. It stinks right now. But you're going to get through it. You've got to manage to be glad. Coming from a space of gratitude. Coming from a space. That's the only way you're going to get through it. Negative vibes bring you down. Bring you depression. Leave you down. But you've got to pull joy. Joy is what's going to keep you up. The joy of the Lord is your strength. However you want to take that. Okay, and we will go further. Now we're going to get the karma. What's going on with the karma? This is your current karma. So karma, it's kind of like we're a walking vibration. If you're sending negative out, negative will come back. But at any moment, some people think this is karma. Oh, I'm going to reach for the karma. You know, there are generational curses and things like that. But karma is something that only you can create and that only you can change, okay? So, oh, that's just my karma. That's just my bad luck. No, that's you cursing yourself up. That's you. Your karma is your actions, the things that you do, the way that you vibrate. You can change your vibrations at any time. At any time. If you're feeling me and you're on my frequency, feeling my vibe, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Let's change the frequency of what's going on, okay? We're changing music. Please check out my music. Signs, your beliefs, the cost of, use the most direct way, and resources to maintain, the practicality of. And we're getting Taurus, the wandering bull. Taurus energy in my air signs. What else? What else is going on in the karma of my air signs? Air. So we are dealing with you in the first house on who you are, your desires, and your actions. Immediately, the way you project yourself and do it on your own. Okay, so we've got Taurus energy, and then the Lord is dealing with you in the first house. I don't know if any of you love masquerades, but I love the masquerades, okay? In the first house, this is in essence on who you are. What is it? Your ascendant, okay? Oh, and we got a planet straight out. Okay, you guys are doing good. Okay, wow. This is good energy. So the Lord's dealing with you in a couple of different houses. We're on the 1st, the 5th, and the 10th house. So the 5th house is with the trust of a child, dealing with children, dealing with relationships, dealing with love. This is with love, and love is a roll of the dice. You'll never know if it's true love. You're taking a gamble. You could get hurt, or it could be true love. You really won't know. And even though we're intuitive, and even a lot of us, when we call ourselves psychics or whatever, because a lot of you have your own platforms and you read tarot and oracle cards yourself, but we can't see everything. If we seen everything, then we wouldn't learn. We learn through life experiences. So sometimes it's just the roll of the dice, okay? You got to take a chance. Okay, and you've got to manage some way to be glad. And then also the 10th house. So your north node, south node is bad karmic energy. You're following your north node. You ever heard the phrase following your north node? Well, it's funny because I'm a Taurus north node. If you're a Taurus north node, please, if you don't want to say anything, just leave me some purple hearts, because I am a freaking Taurus north node. Scorpio south node, okay? So if you are, I would just be interested, because we have quite a challenge on us. We need to have self-determination, okay? And that is following your north node, being practical, thinking about your home, thinking about your money, thinking about your business, thinking about your brand, thinking about starting a business, thinking about who you are and what you can bring to the table. And I believe a lot of that's going on, you know, dealing with the corona, having to start at home. You're like, you know what? I've been baking these cakes for years. I'm going to start marketing this. I want to get a patent. Do it. Do it. We have success in the forecast for you. So I'm going to break down the houses. This one's really quick. And I'm going to be using the practical magic. Please don't let the magic scare you, okay? It's like a witchy book. Nikki Vandekar. This is where I get a lot of my crystals, healing elements of essential oils and holistic medicines. Okay? So the first house. I'm going to show you the card. The first house, okay? The house of the self. It includes your personality, your physical body, your appearance, and your self-image. The first house reveals your ascendant sign, the sign rising on the horizon. For natal charts, the sign can be equally as important to your birth sign in understanding yourself. So the first house is your personality. So that would be rising. You may be a Taurus rising. You might be like a Gemini sun and a Taurus rising, or a Libra sun, Taurus rising, Aquarius sun, Taurus rising. So you may want to check out your birth chart and see what your North Node in. That might help you understand a lot. But yeah, it really helps you understand your lot. So I'm really getting a lot in that. Like, you're needing to know what your North Node is. You're needing to know something about your natal chart, so you can understand your planets, so you can understand all of you. Because just because you're an air sign, you may have a lot of fire in your chart. You may have a lot of water in your chart. You may need to do some cross-watching. You may need to stop watching readings altogether and just pray. Okay? But then we have the 5th house, which the 5th house is the house of love. And that's why the Spirit was telling me to give you guys so much love. It includes both romantic love and the love you may feel for your children. It also rules creativity, self-expression, and pleasure. So your ruling planet, Uranus, is in retrograde. So it may be affecting all of these areas. Your planet is rolling backwards. Your ruling planet. And this energy is affecting everybody's creativity, either for the good or for the bad. I'm not quite sure. But all of our creativity is like a big jiff. Like, now we're going through another little awakening. Who the fuck am I now? Who the freak am I now? Now it's a whole level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. But look who fell out. Archangel Raquel. Peace and harmony. Thank you, Raquel, for surrounding me in harmonious and light within your home. So then also the 10th house. And the 10th house, this card has been coming out for me a lot in my energy. So I know what that is. The 10th house, look, I even got it dotted. You believe me not? You see the green dot? The 10th house is the house of status, okay? Status. The areas in which we excel professionally and within the community residing in this house. The 10th house helps us to understand how our colleagues and neighbors see us. So really feeling like work, okay, with your career, not just a job. So if you've been praying for a job, you need to pray for a career. If you're praying for your career, you need to pray for a business. If you've been praying for a business, you need to pray for trillions, okay? We're over here manifesting football salaries. I did not know that they'd be making $34, $40 million a year. We need those kind of salaries, okay? Who gets $40 million a year? I'm trying to get $50,000, $50K a year. I was making 40 last year. Come on now. Benefits and all of that. We need football players' salaries, okay? So the 10th house. I also see lots of circles, okay? I'm seeing lots of circles. 3 circles here, 4 circles. They're all circles. So I see patterns, and we're having determination. We're going against the grain. So that's why you're in your North Node. You're going against old karmic patterns. We'll see what Taurus. I'm going from a couple of different books here, but the Spirit just told me to go with the flow, so I'm just keeping all of these resources close to us so I can give you a proper message, okay? So, Taurus, best paired with the Scorpio, their ruler is Venus. So, Taurus works hard and loves to bask in the fruit of the labor. And they deservedly so. They are sensual and tactical and often surrounded by beautiful material possessions. They are stubborn, but in the best way, and they will stick with a project or a person until the very end. They can be over perspective and compromising at times. So if that sounds like something that qualities of in you, you just might be a Taurus North Node. Okay, we're going to check out what the message is for North Node. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to make sure. I don't want to be skimming forever. So the North Node, whose symbol looks like headphones, worn with the wire on the top of the head. It also reminds me of like almost like a Libra sign. A little different. Is the big green light. If you think that it also looks like a lucky horseshoe, then you're right. When it comes up in the karma cards, You can breathe easily. You are doing what you should be doing, and everything is going to work to the outcome and to continue your present plan of action, even if you've been doing absolutely nothing. So, again, even if you've been sitting there and doing absolutely nothing, everything's going to work out to the plan, because what I'm getting is that you've been sitting there looking at YouTube and you've been thinking, and now the Spirit says you've got your mind made up. You know what you want to do. Now make the effort and do it. Determination. Manage to be glad even though it stinks, and get through it, okay? So that was so freaking beautiful. North node. So south node would be the opposite. South node would be like, no, you're following old karmic shit. You can't continue to do that. So you are following your north node. That's a good sign. And Taurus, being practical about your money. You're determined, okay? So with the rest of them, because most of them were houses, I'm going to go ahead and get a little, where are they at? Let me see. Oh, let me get, another sign energy in here. We got a lot of houses. We got our north node. We've got Taurus. Let's go with the flow here. I don't really, normally I know I would do this and do that. I just got the cards out, and the Lord's telling me what to do, but I know He told me to give y'all a bunch of love. So you may want to look in your 5th house, see what planets are in your 5th house in your natal chart, and 10th house. Maybe you've been thinking about looking at your natal chart. Dig into your natal chart. I'm really feeling like you need to be looking at your natal chart. Find out all the aspects of you, so you can find out who you really are with that 1st house. Who you really are, and how people perceive you. What kind of energy you're attracting. You're attracting the skunks, okay? They're attracted to you. So maybe it's your perfume, something you're wearing, but something's got to change, and you've got to make the effort, right? This is dealing with relationships. This is dealing with you and how people look at you, and this is also dealing with your career. Following our north node, either to do with the Taurus, or Taurus is in your chart, or Taurus is your Taurus north node. One of those. Good karma right here. You breathe easy after you, and take my messages with a grain of salt. I know we can't relax on everything, but take a deep breath. Free yourself. All you've got to do is make little small steps, and you are swimming upstream, and it does stink right now, but you can change your vibration. We've got the moon. We've got the moon. It's the full moon. Defend, accept. Let your feelings tell you how. The nurturing of feelings caused by and reactions. And then we've got Scorpio energy. The extraordinary power of prayer. The highest and lowest aspects of control the situation and purification and resurrection, and the secrets of resulting from the power of. So they each have a message. We'll give you the moon's message. And then we'll do one more card and we're out. And that will be the tarot. Okay, sun, moon. Okay. So there's a message and a warning. The moon's message is identify with others, and you will understand both of your situations in the deepest and most helpful way possible. Nurturing should produce strong, independent individuals with minds of their own, not carbon copies of the nurturer. So with that being said, if there's someone, I really feel like make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're being guided to take. So if there's someone nurturing you, someone that you've been looking up to, maybe a Taurus energy, maybe just an earth sign, maybe as far as your beliefs go, nurturing yourself and defending your beliefs, if that makes sense. Okay. You have your own mind. Follow your north node. Stay determined. Stay encouraged, friend. Okay. So some of the key emotions with this moon card is, the key word, emotions, moods, feelings, and intuitions. To wax and wane, reflect respond. The moon is waning right now. Adapt, habits, cycles, what we depend on, our support system, motherhood, nurturing, protection, unconditional love, adoption, our past, our motherland, cooking, homemaking, conditioning, and writing that comes from the soul. Oh, I love all my writers. If you're a writer, please comment down below. I love books. I love reading. It's just a way of life, you know. And then we have Scorpio energy. So then I'm going to go back to the practical magic engines because they're really quick. Get you a Scorpio. So we know the Scorpio, their ruling planet. Scorpio's ruling planet is Pluto. And they're best paired with a Taurus. Okay, so we've got twin flame energy. We got Scorpio and Taurus energy. This is the best pair. Come on, karma readings. I didn't even know that. And Cancer, the ruler is, Scorpio, ruling planet is Pluto. Taurus, what is Taurus's ruling planet? Their ruling planet is Venus. So this is definitely, I'm definitely getting a lot of love energy. Could be a twin flame. Always got Scorpio energy. Okay. And the extraordinary power of prayer and belief. So Scorpio and Taurus energy. If you are a Scorpio and these is air signs. I don't know why we're getting Scorpio and Taurus. But again, check your natal chart. I'm really feeling like with the Taurus energy being practical, being on your money. Scorpios are really intuitive. Getting a lot of water. So maybe you have a lot of water in your chart. Even though you're an air sign, you might be like a Pisces moon or something like that. Or a Scorpio moon. Really feeling like you're a Scorpio moon. And I'm getting like Taurus rising, Scorpio moon energy. You're an air sign, but earth rising and water in your moon. Wow. That was almost personal, was it? But I'm a Pisces. But, okay. But anyway, so getting Scorpio energy is ruled by the underworld, the Lord of the underworld. So follow your North Node, even if your beliefs differ from others, even if your beliefs appear dark. Okay, so welcome back to the shadows. There could be no light if there wasn't dark. And in fact, our lightest times are inspired by our darkest times. You know, our light is inspired by darkness. That's the title of the book that I'm writing. I don't know why I put that up there. There's none of your business. So let's get to the last card and then I'm going to get out of here. Still within the full moon grade vibes. I just appreciate all your love. Thank you. Thank you for all your likes, your comments. Thank you for your beautiful comments. You guys love my energy. I love your energy. I feed off you guys. I miss you guys. I crave for this. I'm like a big baby. I gotta get to my yin yang gang. I love you guys. Give you guys another love card. After I get this one. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, we got the Hermit. In reverse, we got the 9, the Hermit, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, really Virgo, strong Virgo. And it really came out in reversed. So I'm getting depression. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, though. There's another circle. We're changing. Your karma's changing. Ooh. This is about to make a shift for success, for the best. It's all in your karma. You're on your North Node. Even if you haven't been doing nothing, you're like me. Even when we off, we own. Even when it feels like we off, we own. Come on, now this Gangsta Tarot. Let's go. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm very glad to have you here today. So I'm going to give you a quick love read because we're going to get into the symbols of the card. Again, if you're into signs and synchronicities, if that's your thing, please be a part of the Yin Yang Gang. Our angels speak to us numerically. There is no such thing as coincidence. It doesn't exist. That's why Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Your soulmate. So I'm really getting like spirit is wanting you to choose. Like maybe you know who you, There's a soulmate and a twin flame. And you're having to choose. You have to figure out who you are in essence, okay? Definitely your soulmate is with you in spirit. You feel this person longing for their love. Okay, they're already with you. Believe this and they will manifest. So you have to believe. You have to manage to be glad. You have to scrape up some joy. You have to love yourself. And once you believe in love again, once you believe in yourself and that you deserve love, this person that you feel in your spirit will manifest into the physical. Okay, because you feel it in your spirit. You're preparing for them. The Lord is preparing you for a relationship, some type of relationship. I can say that, and I don't even like doing relationship readings, but hey, it's all in the energies here today. So air signs, before I get into this, you guys would be the yang to my yin, okay? Coming from the Star Tarot, because this is Gang Star Tarot, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Suit of Swords rules the mind and thinking, symbolizing clarity, judgment, recent. In a tarot reading, the Suit of Swords makes some uncomfortable, as many of the suit's messages depict conflict, defeat, anguish, depletion, sorrow, and sadness. The Swords journey is the most difficult of the 4 suits, as it represents the ego struggle with the true self. That's what it is. You're getting to your true self, to your essence. The human mind can be foggy when it comes to weighing this true. It must connect with the heart and listen to the higher mind of the divine. Every day presents us with new challenges. The swords continuously test you to live by your true self and not the ego self. Swords represent intellect, discernment, problem-solving, truth, logic, communication, aggression, power, action, genius, inspirations, separation, worry, and judgment. The Suit of Swords cuts through illusion, confusion, fear, and hurts from the past. The swords encourage the active mental mind to work with the hurt with clarity, wisdom, focus, and courage. When balanced, any problem or challenge can be transformed into new insight or visions. Swords, that would be you, force you to stretch your mental boundaries, to let go of representing patterns or situations that have blocked your spiritual evolutions. Swords represent the season of winter. Judgment controls your actions and belief. Judgment of the self and others are negative thought patterns. In your evolutionary thought is this suit. The element of air is still active and visible, formless and free. Air is yang energy, masculine mental principle, where thoughts and ideas are inspired. Air is confined energy flowing freely in Earth's atmosphere without restriction. It brings unpredictable wind that can change our climate from pleasant to disturbing or disturbing to pleasant. And your yin to your yang would be earth. So air and earth are yin and yang, and fire and water are yin and yang. Okay. And I'm made up of fire and water, so it really tripped me out that you air signs were showing me so much love, so I appreciate it. Ooh, this is really deep. Now, the Nine of the Hermit. And this is a major arcana. I'm getting all major arcanas when these cards are popping out. So this is an overall major life event. Red flag, VL. If you made it this far, please leave me a purple heart. Okay, so we're paying attention to the symbolism within the card, okay, and what it really means. So the symbolism of the Hermit image. The lightning at the bottom of the image represents the restlessness of life's unsettling situations. The stimulant to one seeks that stimulated one to seek a deeper meaning in life. The lightning weaves itself into the high snow-covered mountains, presenting the heights of spirituality and clarity that can be achieved. But also it represents the struggle that will take to climb to these spiritual heights of understanding. The hermit stands at the edge of the cliff, holding this lantern steadily and forever to the one who seeks his guidance. His gray cloak symbolizes wisdom and insight and the balance between shadow and light. The lantern shines bright with a six-pointed star. The six-pointed star is made up of two triangles, one pointing up, fire, and one pointing down, water, representing insights and wholeness. It blends the physical and the spiritual energies, and the conscious and the self and the subconscious self. As above, so below. The star shines the spark of divinity in all of us. The hermit staff brings intellect and higher knowledge. It represents the power of love and understanding. The owl symbolizes the carrier of dreams. He is a sacred, magical bird, able to see through darkness, providing enlightenment, prophecy, protection, and wisdom. The magical portal where the hermit shines his light is surrounded by stars. Memory, spirals, cycles of the soul which return to the center of truth, then spirals back again. And the yods, Hebrew letter for the hand of God. The creative or open hand. The astrological symbol associated with the hermit is Virgo. Purity, perfection, wisdom, discernment, and detail. Virgo's keywords are I analyze. So that one was in reverse. Feeling really a little depression. Maybe some of us are introvert, a little bit too much, needing to get out, needing to socialize, okay? Needing to make an effort, okay? You've got to live again. You've got to live again, needing to come out. A lot of us are in a dark space right now. We're going against the tide. We're swimming against the water. But this situation ultimately was to free you. Okay, it's to free you from some things. So breathe easily, even though it doesn't feel good. You're on the right track. You're following your north node. There's soulmate energy, so I'm getting some single energy. I'm also getting like making an effort. This could be rekindling. Maybe your situation stinks right now, you know. But as long as you make the effort, things will work out okay. All right, air signs. As always, I just like to offer gratitude to Decertified, man, for they allow me to use their awesome music here, man. They're on my intro. You know, at the end of the day, I can't complain. Everything's straight. I'm Gucci. I'm straight. Love that. I live by that every day. I'll just be like, I'll just be humming it, especially when things ain't straight. I just hum that shit. So I just thank you guys. They're on my intro, my outro. All of their information can be found in the description box below. As above, so below. This is Gangstar Tarot, and I gotta go back to the shadows. Bye.
I already know that a nigga out here getting to the paper. Yeah, I'm getting to the paper. Bunch of blue Benjamin Franklins with the big faces and a whole lot of layers. Yeah, I'ma chase them. You can say the hustle in my nature. G certified money made.